Hello, 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 y'all. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday. I hope everyone is having an amazing, amazing day. I wanted to come in, y'all, and just catch up with y'all, do a weekly check-in. I'm really trying to get regimented, like get back in the mode of doing these weekly every single Saturday. And so I figured we'll do our weekly check in and then we can talk about, what we watched over this last week and all of those things. If I can get my mouse working. And here it goes. So come on in. Let me know how you guys are doing. How does it feel? I got out the house today, did some ripping and running, a little bit of shopping. I needed some candles and things. But welcome if you're new here. My name's Ashley. This is My Sweet Perspective, where the sweet peas reside. You know what I mean? So come on in. Hey, DeMarcus. Hey, DeMarcus. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hope you're having a great day so far. Whatever time it is where you're at. I'm Eastern Standard, so it is 1 o'clock p.m. But come in, let me know how y'all are feeling today. How are you guys doing? How did last week treat you? Or how did the week treat you, rather? And are you ready for the new week? We got some premieres coming out. Nothing I'm super duper excited about, but some stuff I wanna, just chit chat with you guys about. What's going on, Anakin, not Vader? Hey, 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 beloved reviews. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I'm doing well. I'm blessed. I can't complain. Today was a good day. Got up, went to Home Goods, went to Ulta. I had to do an exchange. The people tried to play me in the Ulta though, and I'm really working on not getting so aggravated so soon and not clicking and going off on people. So I'm really proud of myself, the way I handled things. Real quick story, I had placed an order on Ulta and I get it delivered because I get everything delivered, first world problems. Well, the Rastafari man who delivered it with all the ganja that I could smell in all my products, for whatever reason, like three of the items in my order were open. Like hold on. I got some salt air, right? I got a set of salt air. I got the body wash, the body spray, and the lotion. Well, when I went to open it up and, get a good whatever, this part was open. So I'm like, I ain't doing it. Plus, the bottle was dirty. So that pissed me off. And then I had two lipsticks that I got and they were open as well. Like the seal was broken. So I took them in today. She was like, everything was open. Ho, it wasn't my whole order. Like, please don't play with me. And it was a black lady, and that pissed me off even more because damn it, if it's not still Black History Month, please stop playing with me. I don't like that. I have my receipt, I have my stuff. Just let me do my exchange and let me get on out of, well, you can go pick the stuff. Well, I wasn't gonna carry the bag around the store, madam. Like, anyway, I'm done. But I'm working on it. I'm glad I looked at my screen because I would have missed your notification. Well, dang it. Like, how we turn on notifications for everything? Or does it not work right? I don't know. I just kind of, the people that I follow on here, I don't consume a ton of content, but the content I assume I just be like looking for them. Hey, mommy by chance. Hope you're having an amazing Saturday. Hey, Queen. What's going on? Hola, hola. Hey, Tony. I'm good. I can't complain. I'm blessed, highly favored. Just it be the little things that get on my everlasting. Demarcus, I think we've talked about it before. I've seen this whole season of Cross. Season 5. I'm like I said, it to me personally, if I can be honest with you, Cross the show this season doesn't feel like Cross until episode 8 for me personally. And that's because we kind of get back rooted and grounded in like who we met season 1. But I mean, episode 5, it was, crossover ain't nothing but a double cross, It just gives very much, we've seen it before. And I honestly feel like with this type of storyline, we've seen it and we've seen it done better. I really wish they would have just stuck to the core of who Cross was in season 1. But I know people feel how they feel. They say this is great and this aligns with the books. For me, it didn't move me. Let's see. DeMarcus said VA all day. Okay, so you're Eastern Standard too. Mommy by chance, right, lady? Just exchange it. It's not coming for exactly like you own the Ulta. Damn it! If you don't put this money back on my Ulta card, my Ulta charge card, and let me go on and do this even swap. Was it all open? No, ho. If it was all open, I would have brought you the whole order back. It was these three things. And I'm so sorry. I'm not taking any chances. I don't know what people do to stuff. I want my stuff sealed. If I bought it new, I want it sealed. You know? But let me get off my soapbox because y'all know I'll go on a tirade. What's going on, Darfelina? Good to see you, world. Where you been, Penny? Hope you're having an amazing time and doing all the things. I know you be at all the concerts, all the shows, all the movies. Hey, Joshua. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great day. Queen and R. Very much are on a regular basis. And I don't know why. Because why can't you just smile? It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. God is good. Like, come on. Thank you so much, DeMarcus, for the $5 super chat. Will you and Tyra review episode 5 of Cross? Who's Felicia? I wonder if Felicia is Maggie's alias who offed herself in episode 3. We will definitely be back and doing lives, but it's just dependent on some things. So we're just waiting to hear, but it's nothing like serious, but we won't be, I don't know when we'll get back to doing like the regular lives. And I'm definitely not doing an upload for Cross. I might do like a season review once it's all aired, but I'm not. Hey, Rico. Hope you're having an amazing Saturday. Hope you have an amazing Saturday. Did you fall asleep with us last night, Rico? Because I know I fell asleep on The Dark Knight. We were watching it in the Discord. Also, if you guys are not a part of the collective Discord, hit the QR code. Go be a part of the family. It's a beautiful community. Everyone's loving and kind. And it's really great. Vic said, I only buy food from spots who seal the deal, the bag. Yeah. And I could have got, like, again, this was just my Ulta stuff, damn it. But you know, you can order everything. You can order everything from almost any store. At least around me, you can order delivery. And so I'll do my little cute Sephora order, my cute little Ulta order once a month or whatever, once every couple months. What's going on, Danny? Good afternoon. I didn't get no notification or nothing, child. What happened? Nothing. I was just running my mouth. I was saying in the beginning, though, I am going to start getting back into doing our weekly check-ins because I miss y'all and I miss this. Yes, Joshua. I watched both. We watched them in the Discord, actually. We watched The Burbs. That's with Keke Palmer, the 8-episode series that's on Peacock. And like I said, we watched the movie right before we watched the series. And I mean, I think they stuck with what they needed to. I think The Burbs is a fun cut on the TV and just let it play type of watch. I think they did really good with the Black characters over there. And it's fun and it looks good. It's really stylized. It looks good. They did alter the plot, which I think they had to make it a series. But I think I would have liked it. We talked about it in the Discord. I would have liked it as a movie, I think. But the way they set it up, it looks like there may be a season 2 if they get the green light, because we did get left on a cliffhanger. 56 days, honey. The girls were gagged all about Danny Desai. And y'all know that young man, Avon, from somewhere else. Danny knows him from somewhere else, but I know him from Twisted. And I mean, it was cute. I said, all right. There's a little twist at the end. I think if you, like I said, it's another one of those you can just kind of cut on and watch. Don't have to take it too seriously. Oh, Tony, I haven't watched it. I'm thinking, and y'all let me know in the chat if you want me to. I'm thinking of doing a trailer reaction to it. I've seen just a teach of it. I was on what was it? Watch with me, LB, like her TikTok. I think she did a trailer reaction, and I watched like 10 seconds of it and I cut it off because I was like, I'll probably do a trailer reaction. I think it's gonna be fun. Season 5 of Raising Kanan teaser dropped yesterday. I saw that. I know I'll definitely be talking about the last season of Raising Kanan. I'll definitely be talking about that. He said, yep. I was asleep. I probably missed the last 30 minutes of the movie last night. Oh, what have I watched for the first time this week? Oh, I'm gonna get into it. I got a whole list. Let me just say hello to everyone, and then I will get right over there and we will talk about it. Definitely say yes, do a reaction immediately. I am. I think I will. Since I got a little bit of a face on today, I'll probably do it as soon as we get off of here. He was on Nickelodeon's Victorious. That's what it was. With Victoria Justice, Leon Thompson III, Ariana Grande. Yes, yeah, I know nothing about that. But yeah, that's where he was. But I know him, like I said, as Danny Desai over there in Twisted. Yeah, I'm here for the trailer reaction. Okay. You gotta watch it. It's so good. I know it is. I probably do a compilation because I know they've dropped a couple teasers before that, but this is what, like 3 minutes long. So yeah, I will do a reaction to that. But let's talk about what I watched this week. There were a couple of new series that we watched, and you guys can of course go back and watch any of these that we've talked about. But we definitely watched Paradise, the season 2 premiere, which y'all know is my show. Watched the Scrubs revival. I tried to watch Reggie Dinkins, honey, with Tracy Morgan. That's a mess. Watched The Gray House, watched Bridgerton, the part 2, the end of the season. What else did I watch? I wrote it all down because I did watch quite a bit of stuff this week. Did watch quite a bit of stuff. Love is Blind. We watched that in the Discord. The A Night of the Seven Kingdoms finale. Yeah, I watched a bunch of stuff this week. Now, my favorite watch of the week, I guess I can start there. Honestly, and this might sound very weird because I wasn't a huge fan of this show in general, but Scrubs Revival was probably the most fun thing I watched this week. It was probably the most fun. And this is Scrubs all these years later. Everyone, Turk and them, are all grown up. And it's just them at another part of their life, but it feels like it picked up where it left off. Like the chemistry's all there, the writing, the comedic timing. It was just so good, y'all. Like it was good. Like I was really shocked. Y'all know the Night of the Seven Kingdoms finale was what it was. It was what it was. But like I said, I'm fine with it because I kind of understand where they were coming from. I really hope going forward we get a little bit longer episodes. I hope they kind of flesh the stories out a little bit more. But I enjoyed A Night of the Seven Kingdoms overall. I thought it was a fantastic premiere season for the series, and I hope it lasts for a long time. Love is Blind, season 10, episodes 10, 11. Y'all know my review will be up. I think I have it scheduled to premiere tomorrow. Like I did a bunch of content and edited yesterday. And so they'll be dropping. Last night, I dropped my Bridgerton review. I think today at 2 p.m., my Love Story episode 5 review will be up. And then tomorrow, the Love is Blind review will be up. And it's a mess. I'm basically just ranting. So, underwhelming, lame. They're dragging it. I'm just ready to see more. The Gray House. Now, the Gray House was interesting. It had all of the potential to me, y'all. And Tremaine was the only one who sat in there with me and watched it. And I think we got through episode 4 or 5 together of it. And this is actually based on actual people and actual events, but of course it's fictionalized because they have all this information. But it's about the Van Leeuwen women, the mother, the daughter, and this secret women spy network of like 4 women who spied on Jefferson Davis and the Confederacy to help the Union win the Civil War. So it's definitely like historical fiction vibes. It's slavery heavy. If you can't handle all that, child, I don't know. But there's something about it that just doesn't quite build. I think on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it a 5 or a 6 after watching what I've watched. You don't really get super invested probably till halfway through, and there's 8 episodes. And when I tell you there's 8 episodes, there's 8 1-hour long episodes. So it's, but if you like historical fiction and you're fine with a slow burn, but don't go over here expecting underground, don't even go over here expecting the Good Lord Bird. The Good Lord Bird is actually more gripping than this is. I don't know, but it's fine. Like I watch it just to support, but it's not all that. I gotta watch it. It's so good. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. We have so much fun with the lives. Well, you checked off, pushed off the plane, and survived. Yeah, Demarcus, we already watched it. That's why y'all gotta be in the that's why y'all gotta be in the Discord. We already watched it. I typically get all of the Lifetime movie screeners. This is comedy though. If you if you watch Pushed Off a Plane, it might have aired. Did it come out last weekend? But yeah, we watched it a couple weeks ago. But listen, it's hilarious to me because ain't no way Madam is that slow over there. Tyler Lepley, he played. But it's almost kind of funny because how many times the man got to try to take you out? And then to jump out of a plane and he done took your parachute, it's a mess. But Black Lifetime is coming through. Black Lifetime has been pushing, and promoting a lot of content. And I've been watching all of it. And it's not bad. We just watched another one last night, the Millwood Unalivings. We watched Double Trouble with Tammy Roman. And that's a mess. A mess. Trent, I quit on beauty. But Tyra got him up. I think she's done the most. She's watched and she's current. So whenever I'm sure she'll catch up because there's gonna be 11 episodes of it. But yeah, I quit the beauty, honey. I quit it. And now they say it's getting good. And I'm like, damn it, it took y'all half the season to get to where I wanted to watch it. You know what I mean? That's all. Hey, Brits Bites. I hope you're having an amazing Saturday. Don't lurk. Join the family. Join the conversation. Grey House is on Prime Video, Darfelina. And they dropped all 8 episodes so you can binge it if you want. And it's got Mary Louise Parker over here. The young lady who plays Sarah Jane, she is a revelation to me, though. I love her. I want to see so much more of her. I think she does such a great job over there. I'm trying to think if there's any other notable. Ben Vereen is in it. They've got some people over here. They do. But it's very, I don't want to say satirized, but a lot of the characters feel like caricatures of the time and not with their own like intrinsic motivation. And so that, I think that's what kind of, but like I said, I watch a lot. It don't take much. Thank you, Native Horsemanship. I appreciate you, boo. That was kind of you to say. But yeah, come on in. What else did we watch, honey? Bridgerton. Now listen, I know everybody don't watch Bridgerton over here. But when I tell you what they call him, Benedict, Dick Me Down Bridgerton, it was X-rated, y'all. If they would have done another position, if they would have done another location, if they would have showed any more skin, they would have had to be, like I said in my video, they had to be on a site somewhere. They wouldn't have been able to show that on Netflix. He pulled up and did his exceptional hunching. Like I was shocked. I was in shock and awe. She said, go slow. And he said, I'll start out slow. And then it was smack it up, flip it, rub it down, y'all. Again, Bridgerton season 4, it was not my favorite season, but I liked it so much better than I liked season 3. I think that the actors have really great chemistry for this season. And y'all know Benedict wasn't my favorite Bridgerton. He wasn't. He's still not. But I think they did a really, really great job of helping us to connect, whether that was good or bad, because he pissed me off the majority of the season. I think my highlights for the entire season of Bridgerton was, of course, Sophie. I love Sophie Down, even with her weird decisions in the show. I think she was great. Mrs. Mondrich, I love her down. The Queen's new lady, maid in waiting, whatever. I think she was amazing. I thought she was great. I think she's going to add so much to the show. I can't wait to see her in the next season. Or depending on how they do the season 2 of Queen Charlotte. I just want to see more of Mrs. Mondrich. I think she did exceptionally well. And then who else highlighted the season for me? Over there, Violet. I think Violet Benedict me down. Do you hear me? I'm not playing. I'm not. And if you don't believe me, go back and watch part 2, episodes 5 through 8 of Bridgerton season 4. They went to the jungle. We were like, I was like, let me close one eye and look really close. But yeah, so Miss Mondridge, Sophie, and then Violet. I think Violet did her good work this season. I'm sad that she and Marcus won't be together, but I'm hoping they can get over that hump and make something happen. Violet's always gonna put them 8 children first, and I get it. Oh, Joshua. You don't really need a ton of background just to watch them. You know, they're all pretty much standalone because every season's going to be another Bridgerton child. So listen, Anakin, listen, listen. I said, Benedict, that's what you learned? That's what you learned out there? He put in his extra good work. And I said, Sophie's a virgin. She's not ready for this, Benedict. He said, turn her out. What's going on, Rose's Bud? Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I watched the first season of Bridgerton but couldn't get into it. Oh my gosh. And that's when the Duke was there. Yeah, the Duke of Hastings was. Whew. Whew. No, the lives aren't ending. They're just going to be paused for a little bit. That's all. And not too long. Not too long. We'll be back shortly. We'll be back shortly. But yeah, if you didn't like season 1, then you probably won't like any of the seasons, because I feel like season 1 still holds a special place for me. That's probably my favorite season. Yeah, no, the lives aren't ending. Just a little pause, just a little break. I haven't gotten to the new season of Bridgerton yet. I started watching it because of the horses. They're chunky like mine, but I love the wigs, fabrics. Your channel is great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, you know what, Joshua, they played with Hijack because that was going to be on the rotation and on the schedule. And after I watched the premiere, I said, I'm not going to do it. Mm-mm. This season of Hijack does not hit the same as season 1. I was really saddened because I hate when I miss an opportunity to look at Idris. And I was so disappointed. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? Because I was so looking forward to the premiere because I thought season 1 was really great. And this just fell really flat for me. I was like, I don't know what Apple TV is doing with their season, their second seasons. A lot of shows are kind of faltering and misstepping on their season 2s lately, but yeah, I'm not a fan of it this season. Now, what I will say, well, no, because I can't even say I'm a fan of that. The Last Thing I Told You came out, and I've been watching that too. I watched that show on Apple TV with Jennifer Garner. And season 2 is not quite hitting over there either. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying. But it just isn't the same. Violet said she wanted to put herself first and remember who she was before she was a wife and mother. That's what she said. But at the end, she told that man, no, I have to tend my home, tend my forest and my trees. I said, you gonna let that go? You're gonna let your tea go away? When I saw the promos for season 1, I was not impressed. But since watching this season with you, I think I'll give it a try and watch everything again and try Queen Charlotte too. Now, here's the thing, and people got mad at me because I did a whole entire review on Queen Charlotte, and I enjoyed Queen Charlotte. But what I will say, they do over there in Shondaland, and I know Shonda didn't write or all this or any of that, but for whatever reason, they are going to make the Black women struggle. That's what I feel like. Because although she's queen, let's not be under any delusion that she married a madman. Unfortunately, he was fine and all, and cute and kind when he was coherent. But it's devastating because you find the love of your life and there's no help for that back then. Just saying. But I still want to watch it because it was beautiful. Looked good. I loved Queen Charlotte. Outside of that component of it, I just want us to get the happy fairy tale without the struggle, right? Can we just get it once, twice, three times, something like that. That's all I'd be wanting. I don't want everybody to be tried in the fire every single time. But and it could just be what they do over there because everybody kind of been tried through the fire. When I look back over the seasons, it just made it feel especially bad when it was Queen Charlotte. Did I miss something about Feud? Because Feud is my show. Anakin, I love that season of Feud. What did you think? Feud was good. Feud was cooking. I know you're not talking to me, but Ryan Murphy's Feud season two, Capote and his Swans, cooking. I did reviews for that too. It was great. That was great television. But Love Story episode 5, if y'all have not watched it, go watch it. It's toxic as hell. I said, lady, if you fight this man out in Battery Park, and the way JFK Jr. swung her around, I said, oh no, y'all are toxic. Y'all are toxic, and y'all really at this point deserve each other. Episode 5 was such a mess, y'all. It was such a mess. Yeah, it's just not hitting the same. And I think it's because it's a little bit predictable. Even after watching just the first couple of episodes, it was like, okay, so the same people who made them people first season hijack that plane are making you hijack this train. All right. And something happened with your son. And I was like, I'm just not interested. I don't know if it's the slow pace. It doesn't feel like we're getting anywhere episode to episode, but yeah, it just wasn't clicking for me. Now, the fall of Reggie Dinkins. Again, y'all know I am a big proponent of network TV. I love network TV. I try to give it a chance because, listen, where else are you going to get 20 episodes in a season, right? This is Tracy Morgan's show, and so it's a comedy. When I tell you I did not laugh one time, I hate to say it. It just did not move me at all. Drop it in the comments. Let me know if y'all checked it out. I and I was like, I wanted to like it because Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, aka Erica Alexander, is over there, and I love her down bad. Uh, but even she's not enough for me to save it. I don't know. And it's available to watch on Peacock if you want to give it a try, if you just want to support Tracy Morgan. But now Paradise, honey. Paradise season 2. Different. It's very different. A different show this season. However, I'm invested. I want to know who Alex is. There's all of this buzz and all of this speculation about what the secret is. And I'm wondering if the show is playing in our face. Like, oh, let's get them on this severance kick, right? And then come back and be like, no, it was all very straightforward. Y'all just went off the deep end with it. And that's what it's gonna do. Danny's just, or let me not call him Danny. Just, I think his name is Oliver over there. He's definitely gonna give you creeped out psychopath. But there's a twist. If you don't mind investing the time, it's not my favorite mystery thriller erotica or anything. But if you got some time and just want to cut it on, it's not terrible. Over, and I haven't finished it. I just kind of know what happens. But no, a lot of people loved it. A lot of people loved it. But then you have those few that say they don't believe the chemistry between the two. They said they didn't like the acting. They didn't care for the storyline. They felt like it was somewhat predictable until the very end. So, you know. Oh, we were talking about season 1 Feud, and I'm watching. Oh, okay. Yeah, season 2 is my favorite episode of Feud. But I mean, give it a try and let me see. And I just got some screeners on a couple of other movies, and I'll be watching that with the members in the Discord at some point. Because I'm interested to see what they are. They're both black movies, black studios. So I'm interested to see what these are going to be like because I really have no background on that at all. What else did I watch, y'all? Okay, Paradise. I didn't even watch The Voice, and The Voice was on my list. I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna watch it. Bridgerton. We talked The Grey House. We talked Scrubs and how good that was. We talked The Fall of Reggie Dinkins, and it was trash. I didn't get any true crime this week. But yeah, that's what I watched last week. Now, what's coming out this week that I'm excited about? All right, so tomorrow we have Marshalls coming out with Casey Dutton, baby. And I don't know if y'all are in the Yellowstone streets. Y'all probably don't know I was in the Yellowstone streets, but I was deep off over in there. Okay. I love Yellowstone. I thought it was so good. Rip was my man. All right. And so now there's a spinoff with Casey Dutton, the youngest brother, and he's going to be over here in the Marshalls. Now, some people are coming back. Where are my little notes? It's an upcoming neo Western. Created by Spencer Hunt. The series serves as a spinoff and sequel to Yellowstone. And of course, is the fourth television series in the franchise. It'll star Luke Grimes, Birmingham, Mo Brings Plenty, and Bracken Merrill reprising their roles from Yellowstone. And we're going to have some additions. It will air Sundays on CBS, Paramount Plus if you have it. And it's set to follow U.S. former Navy SEAL and rancher Casey Dutton as he joins the U.S. Marshals. And we'll see how that happens. Because, if you know anything about it, the Duttons were kind of, they had their own thing, their own enterprises, but then they also had this thing with the law. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Like I said, I'm a huge Yellowstone fan and I love Casey down bad. After Rip, he was my next favorite. So I'm going to go over here and see what it is and check it out. The pilot will tell me most of what I need to know about that. Now, what else? This one, y'all. And this one is the one we were talking about. If you went back and you watched either my upload for the reality check inside America's Next Top Model documentary, or our live discussion about it, they were talking about in March that there was going to be one that went beneath the surface and it was going to have all of our girls there present and accounted for. So that's going to be Dirty Rotten Scandals. This is going to be a series on E starting this week. I believe it starts the 4th of March. And I believe it'll start with Dr. Phil. On the 11th, we're going to get the America's Next Top Model. And then the following week, they're going to do The Price is Right. I don't know what Vanna White and them were doing on The Price is Right, but apparently there was some scandal, some dirty, rotten scandal going on. Now, we all know Dr. Phil been exploiting people since day one, but I wonder what stories they're going to have to tell. What I was shocked to know is that these people weren't really getting paid. They were getting like room and board. They were getting a hotel room and some meals. I think if I'm going to go over here and lay out all of my dirty laundry, you're going to have to pay me something, right? I need a cute coin. Like, you're going to have to make it worth my time, buddy. Not just a hotel and airfare. Come on, work with me. Hey, what's going on? Plot twist queen Lauren, how are you? Hope you're having an amazing Saturday. The weekend is starting out good so far. So far, so good. We're gonna see, Darfeline. I'm gonna watch it. I'll probably watch it in the Discord. Because I'm like, what are y'all gonna be talking about over here? And it's enough to warrant a whole entire like series to expose what was going on. What was y'all doing on Dr. Phil behind the scenes? Other than what y'all did in front of the world, right? Girl, because what was going on with who was Price is Right? Bob Barker? And Vanna White wasn't on Price is Right. But they did have the girls that turned the things. What am I thinking of? Yeah, it's Bob Barker, Price is Right. Child, it's been so long. Does that stuff even air still? I mean, I don't think he's still around. I don't want to take the man out, but is he still around? I don't know. And then this is the true crime that I'm looking forward to this week because I know nothing about this story. And it just says friends like these, the unaliving of Skylar Niece. I need to know what them friends did. So I'll probably be doing an upload on that because for whatever reason, whenever I do like a true crime documentary upload, those tend to do good. So, and I don't know anything about this story. And then there's another one, the TikTok Unaliver, that'll be out this week. So I'll be interested to see what this is hitting on. Do y'all know the story of Skylar Niece? Because y'all know I really just started watching true crime probably in the last 2 years. Before that, I avoided all of this stuff like the plague. I would not go down through here at all. So I'm interested to see what that's going to be. Oh, how could I forget this? Tomorrow night also on HBO. DTF St. Louis, Jason Bateman. Like, what are we doing? I will be over there tomorrow night, probably in the Discord, to watch DTF St. Louis, because what are y'all doing? We're going to have oh boy from Stranger Things over there. Jason Bateman's going to be over here. And DTF, from what I remember, was downed up, right? So I don't know who's down to F or whatever, but apparently somebody gets taken out. I think it's going to be like a dramedy thriller vibe. I don't know, but I'm invested. I will definitely be locked and loaded for that because HBO's been coming through this past year. Over this past year, they have been delivering some top tier content. So I'm ready to see what that's going to be. And then, well, I have another network TV show that's coming out, RJ Decker. Now, I'm going to watch anything with Scott Speedman. I'm going over there. Y'all know how I loved Animal Kingdom. I love Underworld. I love Scott Speedman. So he's supposed to be a convict, an ex-convict photographer who gets caught up, and he's going to be helping the people solve crimes. You know, we'll see. A private investigator in South Florida. I'm here for a network TV moment. I'm going over there. Also, have y'all been watching Will Trent? That's what I want to know. Will Trent has been exceptional these past couple episodes. The episodes with Debbie Allen's son, what's that man's name, y'all? Because I don't want to call him Debbie Allen's son, but I really don't remember his name. Storm and Norman, and that's his daddy's name. What is his name? But anyway, the episode with Faith and that man, that was such a great episode of TV, y'all. If y'all aren't watching Will Trent, go over there and watch it. It's good. All right, boo. Have a great night. Not since I'm back in my classics bag. All right, boo. We'll see you. Yes, I've seen the other documentary about Skylar. I stayed up in them true crime all through the pandemic. So what is her? Well, maybe I'll just investigate further. What upcoming show? Yeah, DTF St. Louis is probably the show that I'm most excited about this week. Yeah, because I love Jason Bateman. I loved his Black Rabbit on Netflix. I really love anything that he does for the most part. Y'all know how I felt about Ozark. Loved Ozark Down. I'm excited about that. I know the story of Skylar Niece. They made a movie on her called, oh, wow. Okay. Maybe I'll watch another doc ahead of it just so I have some sort of background on it. Bob gone. Listen, Drew Carey took it over. Okay. Yes, thank you. Devon Nixon. That's his name. But thank you, because, I was like, that's Debbie Allen's son and Norm Nixon's son. But yeah, check that out, you guys. I think Will Trent it's really, really good this season. Like I said, it took me a while, though. The first couple episodes, I was like, where are we going? But by the time we get to that episode, I was like, oh, y'all are cooking with hot grease again. Come on, Will Trent. And is Will Trent going to turn out to be an unaliver, y'all? He needs to go see the person. He need to go lay on that lady's couch. He's really jacked up now, because when you had Zach Morris come back, I was like, what is going on? Are you going to take him out? I don't know. But y'all, my intention wasn't to be before you guys long. I just wanted to check in, see how everybody's doing, make sure you're having the most amazing day. And yeah, I'll be doing a ton of uploads, guys. I'm really trying to lean in to uploads now and try to just get really consistent with doing at least 3 or 4 uploads every single week. I think that's going to be the way to really grow the way that I want to grow. And of course, in addition to the lives. But yeah, I'm excited. This should be a decent weekend TV. Not the best. I think mid-March is when we're going to get a bunch more stuff coming out. So I'm excited to see that. But don't forget, 2:00, I have Love Story episode 5. That'll be dropping on the channel. And then tonight, if you're a member, If you're a part of the membership of Evil's, either Struggle Reviews TV or of course my channel, My Sweet Perspective, we will be watching Gone Are the Days, aka Pearly Victorious, in the Discord, Black and White, 1963, I believe. It's gonna be a good time. I think the people are going to love it, love it, love it. And I'll probably come this afternoon in the Discord and do something. If I get the screeners early, we'll watch something in the Discord this afternoon. Okay, what y'all got? What y'all snacking on? I don't have a snack, y'all. I did make some stew beef last night, and I made some coney dogs because I was like, I wanted to have stuff for the weekend. So I did cook yesterday. I've been cooking lately, y'all. Because y'all know I'm the DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart queen. But I've been trying to cook more. Because food these days has been making me really nervous getting like the takeout delivery. I'm like, what are y'all doing something? Makes me nervous. But I won't keep y'all much longer. Have the most amazing day. I'll probably record my Lestat trailer reaction right now since I'm all set up and I'm right here. I want some PJ's coffee and king cake. Okay, you going to New Orleans, right? I've been really wanting Amelie's so bad, and I've resisted the urge because they have the best pecan tart, and then they have this the daggum lemon bars, and they're so amazing. Unless I want to go to Villani's. For whatever reason, these French patisseries have me. They have some really great French bakeries down here. I'm making some cabbage and beef later on with some white rice. That sounds good. That's what I had with the stew beef, some white rice. But we will. And I'm going to try to do these every single Saturday. Y'all drop it in the comments. Let me know what time. If you want, or if you want to do it Saturday or Sunday. As long as it's Sunday afternoon, because I am church stuff, right? So let me know. Drop it in the comments. Love y'all bunches. If you're not a part of the collective Discord, check out the QR code. Okay. Come join us. It's fun over there. But yeah, love y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video.